All right, welcome in, everybody. We're live here from Bossier City, Louisiana for the 2024 DYB Division I Majors World Series. And all these teams' hard work comes into today as we are in now our championship series. This matchup between the teams out of Louisiana and North Carolina. Louisiana still without a loss so far. And so if they can come away with a win here today, they will be crowned Majors champions. North Carolina looking to fight today, and with a win, they will be playing again tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. against the same Louisiana team. First pitch outside for ball one. Pitcher on the mound for Louisiana is Brady Darter. First up to the plate for North Carolina is Jeremiah Simmons, playing shortstop today for North Carolina. Behind him will be Declan Rochelle and then Amari Perkins. That pitch in for a strike. 1-1 now the count. After Perkins will be Hudson Edwards, John Cucorlo, River Sykes, Braden Ackerson, Dylan Loud, Grant Hall, Brady Long, and Braxton Pendergrass. That one, big cut by Simmons, results in a swing and miss. So quickly the count 1-2 now for Brady. You got to see this Louisiana team face off against Virginia Sunday night, or excuse me, Monday afternoon. That pitch outside, 2-2. Got to see Darter work. Came in and was very impressive on the mound. This one, button in play, got to be past the shortstop. And Simmons will be a leadoff man for North Carolina as he leads off this game with a single.
Now batting for North Carolina, number 18, Declan Rochelle.
So we'll see Declan Rochelle now step into the box. He'll be the pitcher for North Carolina today. First pitch he sees is for a strike. Out in the field for Louisiana, we got Darter on the mound, his battery mate, Jaden DeLotte. Over at first will be Wyatt Strapolo. Over at second will be Caden Como. Third, Shaden Woodward. Shortstop, Evan Diodene. Out in left field, Drew Meisner. Center, Drew DeLotte. And out in right field will be Easton Verrett. That pitch outside gets away from the catcher and allow Simmons to advance over to second. So now quickly, 1-1. And there's a runner in scoring position, and he runs all the way over to third. As the defense wasn't paying attention. And instantly, Louisiana's coach coming out heated, trying to get them to figure out things, because now there's already a runner at third for North Carolina. And it's silly mistakes like that could cost Louisiana early here. So Declan will return to the box with a 1-1 count. Runner on third. Brady's pitch. And they're hammered past the third baseman. Simmons will score. Runner moving on to second base. And he'll be in for a stand-up double. And North Carolina takes the easy 1-0 lead to start off this game. So after a big RBI double by Declan Rochelle, we will now see Amari Perkins.
Number 1, Amari Perkins.
Ball outside. 1-0 now for Brady. 1-0 pitch. Popped up. And we'll go out of play. 1-1. For Perkins. Hudson Edwards will be on deck. 1-1 pitch. That one hammered out into center field. He gets under it, able to record the second out. Or, excuse me, first out of the inning. That ball tried to be over to third. It'll get past the third baseman, and so he will end up advancing. Now a runner on third. As Hudson Edwards steps in. Hudson Edwards steps out, gets some messages from his coach. North Carolina looking to capitalize early. That one, a bouncer right back to the pitcher. He's going to look over to first, get the out there, and hold the runner over there at third. That will record second out of the inning. As John Cocorlo now steps into the box.
13, John Cocorlo.
Cocorlo takes a big swing and miss at the first one. Makes it 0-1. These teams faced off last night in the 6-15 game. Louisiana came out on top and faced off against the Georgia squad earlier today. Came away with a win, put them in this position. After North Carolina, the loss, they faced Mississippi. So that's how we've arrived here. That one, the bouncer, first pitcher's going to get it, throw it over to first. And the damage will be limited after North Carolina put quite a few runners on the base. And they capitalize on some mistakes by Louisiana early. We're going to head to the bottom of the first where we see Louisiana get a chance to bat now. You're watching the 2024 DYB Majors World Series. We'll be back after this. All right, bottom of the first now we return for the 2024 DYB Division I Majors World Series. we're in our championship series between Louisiana and North Carolina. One of these teams will be walking away with that coveted first place trophy. For Louisiana, we will see them bat first now with Drew Meisner, the leadoff man. Shane Woodward, Evan Diodne, Jaden DeLotte, Easton Verrett, Drew DeLotte, Gary Bordelin, Wyatt Strapolo, Caden Como, Cameron Cheney, and Brady Darter be the lineup for Louisiana here. On the mound for North Carolina will be Declan Rochelle. First pitch from Declan, and for a strike. So it'll be Meisner, Woodward, and Diodne with a redo up this inning. That pitch low for the ball. 1-1 the count. Again, Louisiana looking to get a win here today and take home the championship tonight to their hometown in Louisiana. That ball put into play past the third baseman's glove. He's going to go all the way to second, sliding in for a double, and a big leadoff double for Louisiana. They're trying to answer the way that North Carolina started that as well. Both of these teams starting out hot with their bats. Now to bring up Shane Woodward.
Now batting number 5, Shane Woodward.
So Rochelle's first pitch down the middle. Ball put into play out to center field. They will hold the runner over there at third. And so again, very similar to North Carolina's top half of the inning where they started single double. We are now in for a double and a single for Louisiana. So now we see Evan Diodne step in. That one fouled back. Starts 0-1. So after that foul ball, it'll be 0-1 to Evan Diodne. Playing shortstop. That one fouled away down the left field side. Quickly 0-2. Jaden DeLotte, the on-deck man. The 0-2 pitch. That one sails high for Rochelle. So, 2 batters, 2 hits for Declan Rochelle, trying to put away this third one, get some momentum for him going. That one, he gets a swing and miss on. And now we see Louisiana trying some trickery with some rundowns. Ball gets away after a throw to third, and Louisiana will score their first run and tie up this ball game. Trying to cause problems on the base pass. And they do. They get the runners moving, and they get an errant throw by North Carolina. And we now have a tie ball game.
Now batting number 7, Jaden DeLotte.
So Jaden DeLotte steps in. That one comes inside for a ball. So Diodne struck out, and then Woodward just being devious on the pace pass gets him looking. So we see Jaden DeLotte comes in, trying to advance this runner in scoring position and put his team ahead now. Going to get a time call and get a visit from the manager for North Carolina. Quickly talking to his team, kind of settling them down. It's been a quick top half of the first, or the bottom half of the first, excuse me. As we started with the double and a single. And then there was that strikeout, but it allowed those runs to come in. So 1-1 your score. There's a runner on second. Just kind of going through progressions of what you need to be doing here. Runner on second, where we're looking. Now we can keep that second run from coming in. Jaden to let the 4-hole. Easton Verrett, the man on deck. That pitch in for a strike, 2-1. Now the count for DeLotte. Two-one pitch. It's the top of the zone. 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch to DeLotte. Comes outside. We got a full count. Full count. One out. Runner on second. That one on the outside part of the zone. Strike number 3 for Declan Rochelle. And that's his second strikeout of the inning. Second strikeout in a row. So now we'll see Easton Verrett step in for Louisiana. I'm going to try and capitalize on his base runner. That one in for a strike. Top corner. That one down low for a ball, 1-1. That one outside, 2-1. Now the count. Right in now, Drew DeLotte, the on-deck hitter. This one fouled away. 2-2. All right, now Declan Rochelle, 2-2 pitch. Looking to get out of this inning. This one down the left field line, and we'll go foul. So count remains 2-2. The 2-2 count. That one outside. Full count again. So Declan Rochelle, 2 batters in a row, marking his count high. That one on the outside part of the plate, and he'll walk him. So the 2-out walk, Louisiana. Well, now I'll bring you up Drew DeLotte.
Now batting number 2, Drew DeLotte.
First pitch, way high. Catcher struggles to pick it up, and so both runners now in scoring position. And Drew DeLotte, great opportunity here to bust the score open. Give Louisiana a little bit of a lead and a little bit of a cushion heading into the top of the second. That one sails away from him. 2-1 now the count. Rochelle now 23 pitches this inning. 2-0 pitch. Hits the top of the zone, 2-1. Two-one pitch from Marcel. Outside. Makes it 3-1. After Delott, if he's able to get on, it'll be Gary Bordelin. That one. Grounder. Foul. So count will be full now. 3-2 after that foul ball. So Michelle with the payoff pitch here. Hits the outside part of the zone for a strike. And that'll be a strikeout. 3 strikeouts are what ends this inning. And so we will head to the top of the second now. Tied 1-1. You're watching the 2024 DYB Division I World Series. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Top half of the second now.
North Carolina, number 12, Rivers.
Scored now 1-1. Both teams had their opportunities. Only one run comes in. So we'll see River Sykes now step to the plate for North Carolina. First pitch he sees is high and inside for a ball. After Sykes, we'll see Braden Ackerson and Dylan Loud this inning. This one hit past the shortstop. So that'll be a leadoff hit for North Carolina. Similar to how they started the first inning. So we'll see Sykes come out. We'll see John Picorlo come in for him. And then Braden Ackerson, the man up now for North Carolina. That one was way high and inside. Makes it 1-0. And pitched by Brady. Oh, in the dirt. Or what would be dirt. This is a turf field. So 2-0 now for Braden Ackerson. That one in for a strike, 2-1. That one low, 3-1. Runner stays over there at first. So it's now 3-1 for Brady Darter. Trying to get Braden Ackerson here. That one in. Be a little bouncer that he just kind of fought off. That'll be 3-2. Try to check the swing. Just ended up fouling it off down the right field side, and so now we got a full count. This one popped back behind him. Count will stay full. Dylan Loud, the on-deck man. Pitch to Ackerson. High. And so a single and now a walk. That's how things are starting for North Carolina in this top half of the second. That'll bring up Dylan Loud.
Number 24, Dylan Loud.
So Brady Darter now at 3 hits. 1 walk allowed. A run. Now and butter down. Back to the pitcher. He's going to throw it over and get the out over at first. Both runners do advance though. So a sac bunt from Dylan Loud. Brings runners over in scoring position for Grant Hall.
Now batting number 50, Grant Hall.
North Carolina again with runners in scoring position. This time just trying to capitalize on them. Sees that first pitch for a strike. Got a meeting between starting battery and Brady Darter and Jaden DeLatte. Make sure they're all good on what pitches they're wanting to throw and not crossing up signals, especially with the runner on second not wanting to give anything away. Now one hammered over to the third baseman, going to be called a foul ball. So 0-2. So foul ball brings it to 0-2 for Grant Hall. He takes a big hack at that one. He'll go down swinging. It's the second out of the top of the inning. And the first strikeout for Brady Darter.
Now batting number 10, Brady Long.
So left fielder Brady Long now comes to the plate for North Carolina. Not wanting to strand any more runners. First pitch he sees comes in high. 1-0. Brady sets up. 1-0 pitch. It's a big swing and miss there from Brady Long. So Brady working back into this count. Working back from being down. Allowing a single and a walk to start this inning, and so now 2 down. Brady looking to get out of a jam. This one fouled away, and it's 1-2. On deck man, Braxton Pendergrass, the bottom of the order for North Carolina. And a big swing and miss from Brady Long. It's Brady Darter out of this inning. So now we'll head to the bottom half of the second, where Louisiana will look to have some success of their own at the plate. We'll return. You're watching the 2024 DYB Division I Majors World Series.
Now batting for Louisiana, number 24, Gary Boland.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the second now, Louisiana. Back up to the plate. We'll see Gary Bordelin up first for Louisiana. That pitch comes in for a strike. Wyatt Stropolo and Caden Como also due up for Louisiana. 0-1 for Bordelin. That one just catches the handle of the bat, trying to hold back from swinging at that one, and just catches at his hands, and so quickly an 0-2 count now for Bordelin. Looking to have some successful leadoff hitters so far this game. And he stares at strike 3. And so he will sit down on strikes. That'll make it the 4th strikeout for Declan Rochelle. Wyatt Stropolo. That one in for a strike as well. That one low in the ground. 1-1. One pitch from Rochelle. He gets a big swing and miss. That one at the bottom of the zone. Fastball that gets him swinging down. So the 1-2 pitch from now for Rochelle. This ball in put in play over the shortstop's head. Out to left field. And we're going to have a 1-out single for Wyatt Stropolo. Now Caden Como. Now up.
Number 16, Caden Como.
Como shows bunt. Able to pull back from that one. Makes it a 1-0 count. This one in over his head for a ball. Runner advances over to second on that pass ball. So Stropolo over at second. We will see another visit to the mound for manager Clint Long, as his pitcher is now at 36 pitches. We'll see what he wants to do, if he wants to save him for a chance tomorrow in the if necessary game, depending on a North Carolina win to happen tonight, or if he lets his guy ride out and knows that Brady Rochelle might be, Declan Rochelle might be the way that they get to that if necessary game tomorrow morning. So we return with a 2-0 count now to Caden Como. Pitch in for a strike, 2-1. Pitch. And they're on the outside part of the zone for a strike, 2-2. As Rochelle is coming back in this count. That pitch in low. Full again. Rochelle, though, not new to full counts. Seen him happen a couple times already this game. Now when he spikes, though, and we'll allow the runner to head over to third. So we got runners on the corners after that walk from Rochelle. And we will see another visit to the mound. And so that will be the end of what we see from Declan Rochelle, as he came in and had a really good outing. He'll finish with an inning pitched, an inning and a third pitched, 3 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and we will wait to finish his run total after we see the new pitcher come in. We'll take a quick breakout while the new pitcher warms up, and we'll be back on the 2024 DYB World Series. All right, we're back. Still in the bottom half of the second. Runners on the corners, only 1 down. And it is now Jeremiah Simmons. He will take the bump for North Carolina. Looking to get him out of the predicament Declan Rochelle left him in after a single and a walk from Stropolo and Como. And so that pitch outside for a ball. That one in over his head. Bounces back to the catcher, and so nobody will be getting across. 1-1 the count. That one gets a big cut from Cheney. So it is now quickly 1-2. Brady Darter, current starting pitcher for Louisiana, the man on deck. This one Cheney fights off. Here's the count 1-2 after that foul ball. Now when he spikes, gonna get away from him enough to where the runner advances to second. And the run advances home though, but now both runners in scoring position with a 2-2 count for Cameron Cheney. Swing and miss for Cheney there. Puts him down on strikeouts. And so Jeremiah Simmons comes in. Picks up where Declan Rochelle left off as far as strikeouts go. And so Brady Darter now steps in. That pitch getting away from the catcher. And that will allow the go-ahead run to come in for Louisiana. They take the lead now, 2-1. And so now a runner over there at third. Well, I know the count. Brady Darter, the opportunity to add to this Louisiana lead as he sees that second pitch fall in for a strike. 1-1. That one up high. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Gets away. Runners coming in. Play at the plate. Not going to be in time. Louisiana adds to their lead, 3-1. And so nobody on the bases now for Brady, but looking to continue this inning for himself. That one over his head, and so he will take his base on balls. And that'll be a 2-out walk for Brady Darter. Now we return to the top of the lineup for Louisiana in Drew Meisner. Meisner doubled his first at bat. That one high. 1-0.
Now batting number 12, Drew Meisner.
That pitch. Wait for a ball. Two of the count. I'm pitching for a strike. 2-1. That pitch he sees down the middle for a strike. Now 2-2. The pitch popped up and gonna be out of play, foul. So the count will stay 2-2. Meisner at the plate now. Shane Woodward, the on-deck man. Two outs. Runner on first. Simmons having a problem reading the signals inside. All right, so we reset here. 2-2 pitch on the outside part of the zone, and that'll strike out Meisner, and that'll retire at the side. We head to the top of the third. We will take a 5-minute hydration break first to ensure the safety of everybody out there. And so we will come back. Once we come back, it'll be North Carolina for the top of the third inning, looking to rally back, down 2. You're watching the 2024 DYB Division I Majors World Series.
taking the field.
All right, welcome back. Top of the third now after our 5-minute hydration break has concluded. We will start at the bottom of the order. Number 8, Braxton Pendergrass, looking to spark a rally for North Carolina. Down 2 in this top half of the third. Shows bunt first time up. Back to the pitcher. And he will make the out. Over at first. Pendergrass thought he got in there, but he did not. And so, 1 pitch, 1 out for Brady Darter. And that'll bring us back to the top of the lineup.
Number 2, Jeremiah Simmons.
We'll see Jeremiah Simmons. Jeremiah singled his first time up. That hurts. Pitch. Spiked, 1-0. After Simmons, we will see Declan Rochelle. Those are all the guys due up this inning. Simmons now in to pitch for Rochelle. That one on the inside edge for a strike. Now 1-1. One pitch. Fouled away. Now 1-2 to Jeremiah Simmons. All right. Starter gets set. High pitch. Outside. 2-2. Simmons thought about it, but he held up. In time. That one gets out of the way of. 3-2 now for Jeremiah Simmons. One gets away from him, and he will be advancing on a walk, and then he runs all the way to second as that ball got away from the catcher. So Simmons finds his way in scoring position for Declan Rochelle. And again, just Simmons has executed on it twice now of capitalizing on mistakes from Louisiana. Especially between this battery, having trouble getting the ball back in after it can get behind the catcher. Delotte, excuse me. First pitch to Rochelle in for a strike. Rochelle had a a RBI double, excuse me. That one comes in behind him for a ball, 1-1. Apologize, 2-0. Gonna get another meeting on the mound with Louisiana. There, Coach Derek DeLotte coming in a little fired up, trying to spark some energy into his guys and encourage them to get out of this inning. Not allowing any runs. Heading back into the bottom of the fourth so they can put up some more themselves. So, meeting done. Brady Darter still on the mound. And he'll now match up with the lot. Finishes that back with Declan Rochelle. 2-0 count. This one, a little dribbler stopped by the shortstop. He's going to throw over to. Oh, and it throw to the catcher. He's not able to handle. Simmons comes in and scores, and Rochelle gets all the way over to third. Again on a costly mistake from the Louisiana defense. So now it is 3-2, the score. And so, shortstop Evan Diodene got the ball, kind of ate him up. He couldn't make the play at first. He saw Simmons rounding third to go home, and he throws it over to home to try and get Simmons out. And the ball just got away from the lot, but their manager is trying to argue that Simmons came in and hit him and caused the ball to come out. So 3-2 is the count. And Rochelle takes advantage of the mishandling of the baseball, and he is now over on third base. And another prime opportunity for them to get back in this thing. So Amari Perkins now in. He fouls that one off for the first pitch.
Now batting number 1, Amari Perkins.
You can hear some calls from the Louisiana dugout talking to their catcher. This one fouled away as well. Now an 0-2 count for Amari Perkins, who flew out to center field his last time up. That one high for a ball. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Pretty breaking ball. Resulted a foul ball. As Amari Perkins was trying to just fight that one off. So 1-2 still. One out. Runner over there at third. Hudson Edwards, the man on deck. High heat, top of the zone. Gets Perkins swinging. And that'll be another strikeout for Brady Darter. His third of the game.
For 22, Hudson Edwards.
First pitch, ball put back in play. He's going to throw over to first, and they'll get the out. North Carolina puts up one, but Louisiana lets out the fire there. We'll head to the bottom of the third, where they're going to look to add to their cushion. You're watching the 2024 DYB Division I Majors World Series. We'll be right back after this. All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the third now. North Carolina back on the mound with Jeremiah Simmons. Due up this inning for Louisiana, Shane Woodward, Evan Diodene, and Jaden Delott. Again, a reminder, this is the Division I Majors Championship Series. With a win, Louisiana is the World Series champion for the Majors Division. With a North Carolina win, we will have the deciding game tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. here on this field. Louisiana undefeated so far, and this is a double elimination tournament. So North Carolina, their only loss coming to Louisiana earlier on a Monday night. And so Louisiana with a win. They are crowned champions. North Carolina with a win. We'll play again tomorrow. So Shane Woodward steps in now. He singled his first time up. That pitch in low. 1-0 count. That one outside, 2-0. That one also in for a strike. Now 2-1. Evan Diodene, the on deck man. That one, pretty breaking ball in for a strike. 2-2. Now the count. Fighting back this inning. It's Jeremiah Simmons. That one able to be fouled away by Woodward. Two pitch from Simmons. In the dirt. Bounces off catcher's mask. Full count now for Simmons. Now one high. So we'll have a leadoff walk for Louisiana. They put a runner on base. And look to add some cushion to their lead. All right, so Evan Diodene up now. He starts his at bat with the ball. So 1-0 count now. One low. Oh, excuse me. That one in for a strike. 1-1 the count now. That one high and inside. Runner getting a little bit stranded on the base pass, but he's able to get in safely. And so now runner in scoring position. 2-1 the count. And we'll see a trip to the mound for manager Clint Long. Unlike where you're seeing Jeremiah Simmons, feels like he's a little bit all over the place right now. So trying to get him to settle down and walk into his zone and place his pitches. Over on field 9, we're having the Ozone Championship game. And so Alabama currently has a lead in that one in the bottom of the 5th, 5-4. Georgia with a win. They take home the Ozone World Series Championship. With the Alabama win, they'll play a game again tomorrow. That one fouled away. 2-2 now for Diodene. 2-2 pitch from Simmons. And there, big swing and miss to get the first out of the inning. A strikeout to Diodene, his second of the game.
Now batting number 7, Jaden DeLatte.
Oh, seeing Jaden DeLatte come up. He struck out his first time up. Looking to utilize this runner on second. That one in at the knees for a strike. That one up high. Maybe a little bit outside as well. 1-1. Now the count for Simmons to DeLatte. That one, grounder over to the second baseman. I'll make the throw over to first. And that'll be the second out. However, the runner does advance over to third on that pitch. So now runner in closer scoring position for Easton Verrett.
Number 6, Easton Verrett.
Verrett walked his last time at the plate. That one outside for a ball. One-0 count to Verrett. And there for a strike, 1-1. Pitch on the outside edge. Strike 2, 1-2. Now the count. The 1-2 pitch from Simmons. Pokes right past the third baseman. Heads out to the left field wall. One run comes in for Louisiana. Ball gets away. Verrett rounding third, heading home. And a Little League home run. Puts Louisiana up 5-3, or 5-2, excuse me. A huge bases clearing. 2 runs there from Easton Verrett. Now gives Louisiana a 3-run lead with 2 outs.
Now batting number 2, Drew DeLatte.
Drew DeLatte stepping in now. That ball just got right past the third baseman. Got out to left field up against the fence. And they try to throw it in to get it to second to keep him over there at just a double, and it ends up on the way on the other side of the field at the right field fence. And so that allowed Verrett to come in and score that run. Quickly 0-2 now for Drew DeLatte. Now when he pokes foul, we'll reset at 0-2. That one fouled out of play. All right, 0-2 now for DeLatte. Now when he spikes back to the wall, now 1-2. If DeLatte's able to get on, Gary Bordelin, a man due up next. DeLatte 0 for 1 after he struck out in his first at bat. Looking to change the circumstances here in the second one. That one on the outside. Hello, 2-2. Simmons looking to reset here as he has exceeded the 40 pitch mark. That one in low. 3-2. Got his count a little bit off, and so he thought that was ball 4. But now the count is full, and so he'll reset. Have to adjust his mind a little bit more. And get ready and make sure he wasn't getting a little too eager, a little too quick. Tim steps off. Payoff pitch. Away, and now DeLotte will head down to first this time after that walk. And so that'll bring up Gary Bordelin.
Now batting number 24, Gary Bordelin.
And going back and looking at it, that hit from Verrett was the first hit that Simmons had given up since he had come in the game. All right, so Gary steps in. He struck out his last time. Shows bunt. Originally, backs away. Ball gets down to second. Ball goes into center field. Going to allow the runner to advance to third. So now DeLotte in scoring position over on third. And Bordelin, an even better chance of adding to this Louisiana lead here that they've created for themselves in the bottom of the third. One up pitch to Gary. And there for a strike, 1-1. One pitch from Simmons. He spikes. 2-1. Tom. Simmons looks in. His 2-1 pitch. In there for strike number 2. Bordelin. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner over there on third. That one hammered back to the second baseman. It's going to be a tough play, but he will get there right before the runner does for the third out of the inning. Louisiana puts up 2 in this inning. They extend their lead to 3. We'll head to the top of the 4th, where North Carolina will look to answer. You're watching the 2024 DYB Division I Majors World Series. All right, we're back. Top of the fourth now. Brady Darter in this Louisiana defense back in the field, looking to hold their 3-run lead that they were able to maintain in the bottom half of the third.
Number 13, John Cucorlo.
North Carolina there looking to bounce back. John Cucorlo, River Sykes, and Braden Ackerson all up for North Carolina. That first pitch of ball from Brady Darter. Cucorlo grounded out. Back to the pitcher, his first time up. That one's going to come in and hit him. And so he will be on base and make his way over to first. And kind of a scary thing, it does look like it came in and hit that side face flap of the helmet. And so he'll come over and he'll take first base. Looks like he'll be okay, though, after he was hit by the pitch. And it'll bring up River Sykes. River singled his last time up. That one high, popped up, and out of play. So 0-1 now the count. Now pitch, spikes in, runner will advance, 2-1. Now the count with a runner in scoring position for River Sykes. Braden Ackerson, the on-deck man for North Carolina. That one hammered past the third baseman. I'm going to put runners on the corners now with no outs. And North Carolina, all of a sudden, the opportunity to come back into this thing. Back-to-back singles from River Sykes. Brings up Braden Ackerson, who's walked his first time. And after that last single, that will be the last that we see of Brady Darter, it appears. And so we will head now to a quick break as Louisiana gets prepared to switch their pitcher, switch their defense around. You're watching the 2024 DYB World Series. We'll be back here in just a little bit. All right, we're back. Shane Woodward on the mound for Louisiana. And it is
now batting number 99, Braden Ackerson.
Braden Ackerson, who walked his first time up. This one popped up, shortstop getting underneath it, and he will record the first out of the inning. And so 1 pitch, 1 out for Braden Ackerson. That'll bring up Dylan Loud. Loud laid down a sacrifice bunt.
Dylan Loud.
Again, Loud laid down a sacrifice bunt his last time up. This one going to be a rundown. He's going to be safe over at second. Play at the plate. Not in time, and so they're safe. 5-3 for North Carolina after they pull their own trickery. Get that runner going over to second. They don't get him in time over there, and it's too late by the time they try to go home. So 5-3. The score now. And that run will go under Brady Darter's total. So 1-1 the count. It is Dylan Loud up. That one away. 2-1. Pitch gets a swing and a miss. 2-2. Two pitch. Popped out of play for a foul ball. All right, so Dylan Loud retired on strikes with a strikeout, and so now we will come in for Grant Hall. He sees his first pitch for a strike. Runner still over there at second. Now one outside for a ball. 1-1. Big swing there. 1-2 now to Grant Hall. This one put into play. Under the left field, it gets underneath it, and that'll record the third out of the top half of the fourth. North Carolina adds one of their own. We'll head to the bottom half. Louisiana looking to extend their lead. You're watching the 2024 DYB World Series.
to the plate for Louisiana, number 99, Wyatt Trupolo.
Let's go, boy. Got all that field out there, White. Find your hole. He gonna throw you a good one, 99. He gonna throw you a good one. It's coming to you.
Now batted number 16, Hayden Como.
Right, 1 sec.
Now batting number 6, Murphy Fromdahl. Now batting number 10, Brady Dardar.
Right, 10.
Number 0, Monroe Howell. Now batting number 8, Evan Dione.
All right, we're back. Sorry, guys. Audio wise, I'll be able to see it still. That pitch outside for a strike. Another run comes in for Louisiana to extend their lead to 3 again after North Carolina put up 1 in the last inning. That ball, grounder foul. Now 0-2. We have a time for the coach for Louisiana to talk to his guys on the base pass. I guess tell them to run in certain situations. Maybe be running here. That one high and away. 1-2 now from Jeremiah Simmons. That one out away again. So it remains 1-2. That one, grounder. Gonna get in the hole. Neither the third baseman or shortstop could get it. So 1 run comes in, and they hold the runners on the corners after that. And it is now a 7-3 game in favor of Louisiana. Over there on field 9, we got an end to the ozone bracket as Georgia is crowned the World Series champions for Division I ozone as they run the gauntlet to go undefeated as they win 8-7 against Alabama. So Jaden DeLotte now up to Louisiana. Sees that first pitch for a strike. Looks the runner back in Evan Diodene over to first. All right, get 1 pitch outside. Makes it 1-1, and Louisiana doing the trick where you create your own base path, and so you saw him run out to the outfield, and was trying to get him to figure what out was going on out there, but they just let him do whatever he wanted to, and he ends up running to second, and so now runners in scoring position. That one fouled off, 1-2. That one high and away. Now 2-2. That one high fly ball. Got to get down in front of the left fielder. He's got to get past him. 1 run comes in. The second one in. Safely into second. And he's going all the way over to third now. And he slides in safely. Louisiana now up 9-3. Another 2 big more runs come in.
Now batting number 6, Easton Barrett.
And so Louisiana doing a lot of damage with 2 outs now. We'll see Easton Verrett step into the box for Louisiana. High fastball gets him swinging. 0-1. You want to pitch to Verrett? Outside. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Going to be outside and low, 2-1. That one comes way inside. And he loses it. And Meisner comes in for the run. Now 10-3, Louisiana. And so that was a decently close ball game heading into this bottom half of the fourth. It's now really gotten away from North Carolina, and Louisiana is just pouncing on with 2 outs. And so that'll be the last we see of Jeremiah Simmons on the mound. Looks like we will have Braden Ackerson take over for him. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. You're watching the 2024 DYB World Series. All right, we're back. Wyatt. No, excuse me, not Wyatt Stropolo. Braden Ackerson. The man on the mound for North Carolina as he steps in now with a 3-1 count to Houston Verrett. Going to come back with 2 outs. Going to get a time call between his catcher and him. Make sure they're on the same page. The 3-1 pitch drops into the zone for a strike. Full count now for Houston Verrett. That one. A little bouncer going to get past the first baseman and head out to right field. And Houston Verrett, another 2-out hit for Louisiana. After Easton Verrett, we'll see Drew DeLotte come up for Louisiana, looking to continue this 2-out rally that they've started. Pretty breaking ball. This drops low out of the zone. Makes it a 1-0 count to start DeLotte's at bat. Went in low for a ball and will allow the runner to advance over to second base. 2-0 runner on second, 2 outs for Drew DeLotte. If we get there, it'll be Gary Bordelin, the on-deck man. That one down the middle for a strike, 2-1. That one inside, gets past him again. 3-1, and the runner will run down to third. All right. DeLotte, another bouncer. This one over to second. He'll pick it up and not be in time as he's safe over there at first. And the run comes in safely as well. And so now it is 11-3. And so Rich just getting to get richer for Louisiana as they just keep capitalizing on Mistakes by North Carolina. So, 2 away. There's Gary Bordelin. His ball poked out into right field. He's going to get in front of him. And both runners are going to be safe on first and second. So again, a 2-out rally continuing. And we're back to the guy who started this inning, Wyatt Strapolo.
Stepping up, number 99, Wyatt Strapolo.
That one. Fly ball out to left field. Got to get in front of him. Runner's heading home, and he'll be safe. It is now 12-3 with both runners standing on first and second again. And so now Caden Como, if he's able to bring in one more run, this game will be over. 4-run rule. Como flies this one out to right field. He'll get under it and will retire the inning. Not before Louisiana blows this game open. And so we will head to the top of the fifth. We'll have a 5-minute hydration break first. And then after that, we will see North Carolina make their final effort. Not their final effort, but an effort to come back. So, gonna head to the top of the fifth right now. All right, back for the top of the fifth. It's Brady Long up now for North Carolina. He steps in, facing Shane Woodward. North Carolina trying to close this gap a little bit. See what they can do to come back into this game. That ball sails outside. Now 1-1. Reminder, with a Louisiana win, they are crowned the Division I Majors World Series champions for the DYB. That one put into play over to third base. They'll make the throw over to first. Will be in time and record the first out of the inning. With a North Carolina win, these teams will meet again tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. to decide the champion.
Batting number 8, Braxton Pendergrass.
But North Carolina's got some catching up to do first. So we'll see Braxton Pendergrass step in, trying to start that rally for his team. Strike called for him. After Pendergrass, we'll see Jeremiah Simmons also due up here for them. This ball low and away. 2-1. This one fouled off and away. Make it 2-2. Two-two pitch. Fouled off. And we'll stay 2-2. Pendergrass looking over for singles for his third base coach. All right, 2-2 pitch from Woodward. This one popped up. Out, fly ball over to center field. And an incredible grab. Wow. Drew DeLotte out in center field. Made an incredible play on that ball.
Now batting number 2.
He lost it in the wind there for a little bit and was kind of struggling, and then just reached his arm back and Odell Beckham Jr.-esque making that catch. So now we got 2 outs. Gonna get a 0-1 count. All right. That one gets away from him. Gonna be a ball. The count is 1-1 now. Yep, 1-1. All right. Third pitch of the at-bat. Down the middle for a strike. 1-2 now to Simmons. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jeremiah Simmons. Singled and walked so far this game. That one, he's hammers into right field, and it's over the fence. My goodness. Jeremiah Simmons got every single inch of that ball and carries it out to add another run to the board for North Carolina. So they might be down, but Jeremiah Simmons, it doesn't mean anything to him. He carried that ball out of here, right down the right field line. And that makes it now a 12-4 ball game. It was a no-doubter from Jeremiah Simmons. So we'll see Declan Rochelle step in now. This one hammered down the left field line. It's going to be fair. Declan rounding the corner, going for 3. And he'll get in there safely. And so now a home run and a triple back-to-back for North Carolina. And they're having themselves their own 2-out rally now. This one down the middle for a strike. Maury Perkins sees that one low. Perkins has flown out and struck out so far in this game for North Carolina. That one down the middle for a strike as well. 1-2. Throw over to third. Keep Rochelle close to the bag. That one, fly ball, and to left, gonna get down. 1 run comes in. And Amari Perkins, an RBI single. North Carolina wants you to know that they are not out of this yet.
Now batting number 22, Hudson Edwards.
2 runs now with 2 outs. That one high, fly ball, deep center field. And it's going over the fence too. 2-run home run. This time for Hudson Edwards. Make it 12-7. That one, which just kind of looked like a pop-up to begin with, the wind just absolutely carried over the fence. All right, so 1-1 count now for John Cocorlo. And North Carolina has rallied of their own. That one fouled on the left field line. 1-2. Wow. What a comeback in a way for North Carolina. That one, a little blooper. Shortstop going to make a play on it. He will get the out over there at first, but not before North Carolina puts up 4 this inning with 2 home runs. We're going to head to the bottom of the 5th. Louisiana's going to try to answer. It's going to be hard to match. An incredible performance by North Carolina that inning. You're watching the 2024 DYB Division I Majors World Series. All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the fifth. Both teams showing what they can do with 2 outs in that bottom half of the fourth and the top half of the fifth.
Now batting for Louisiana, number 10, Brady Dardar.
And so we were at a 9-run deficit between Louisiana and North Carolina heading into the top of the fifth. And now all of a sudden, North Carolina only down 5. First pitch to Brady Darter. In for a strike. That one inside for a ball. We get 1-1 now to Brady. Brady, Drew Meisner, and Shane Woodward men due up this inning. Number 22, Hudson Edwards, now in on the mound for North Carolina. That one sails high for a ball. 2-1. That pitch gets away from him. 3-1. All right, 3-1 pitch. Down the middle for a strike. That'll make it full. All right, Meisner top of the order now back up after the strikeout. That pitch gets away. 1-0.
Now batting number 12, Drew Meisner.
That pitch he spikes as well. 2-0. Or Drew Meisner. This one hammered back to Simmons. He'll throw it over to first and record the second out of this bottom half of the fifth.
Stepping up to the plate, number 5, Shane Woodward.
Shane Woodward steps in for Louisiana. Looking to see if he can catch some of that spark that these 2-out rallies have had the last 2 half innings. This one going to be a bouncer over to third. Throw across the dish in time for the out. And so we will head to the top of the 6th, where it will be North Carolina's last chance to tie this one up or take the lead. You're watching the 2024 Division I Majors DYB World Series. We'll be right back after this. North Carolina down to their last chance here. River Sykes, the man up first. First pitch to him low. Top of the sixth. If Louisiana is able to close this out, they will be the Division I Majors champions. Second pitch in there for a strike. North Carolina is able to rally and hold him in the bottom of the sixth. And we'll see him again tomorrow. 1-2 pitch. Right back to the first baseman. And a quick line out to begin the inning. North Carolina is just down to 2. And that'll bring up Braden Ackerson.
Now batting number 99, Braden Ackerson.
Braden sees his first pitch outside. Up next will be Dylan Loud for North Carolina. This one hit into right field. Gets over his head. It's down off the wall. Ackerson thought about heading over to second and will stay on first. So 1 out hit. Keeps North Carolina in this thing. Dylan Loud will make his way up.
For North Carolina, number 24, Dylan Loud.
Oh, just sacrificed his bunt. Struck out so far. That one. Oh, a little blooper over to third. It's going to be in a dead area, and a great job there by Gary Bordelin to reach over and catch that one. So now there's 2 down, and North Carolina down to their last out. It all comes down to Grant Hall.
50, Grant Hall.
This one poked over down the right field side. Going to be foul. So quickly 0-1. So 0-1 now for Grant Hall. That second pitch he sees out of the zone. 1-1. That one, grounder. Over to third, gonna be a foul ball though. So it'll be 1-2, and North Carolina's down to their last strike. Grant Hall takes time. Allows himself to get ready before he steps in the box. Woodward, a 1-2 pitch. Ball popped up. And it's going to be caught. Louisiana is your 2024 Division I Majors champions. And there's the water bath as the celebration begins. And we see a dog pile out there by second base. And Louisiana has done it. They've gone undefeated, and they have won the 2024 DYB Division I Majors Championship. A great effort by North Carolina to come back in this game and give it everything that they had, especially in that top half of the fifth, to do whatever they could and to rally back. But they will finish as the runners-up, with their only 2 losses coming to this Louisiana team. A very tough team, really good pitching staff, really good defense. Defense is the thing that is their strong suit, and so something that they're very proud of. Great matchup between both of these teams. Great effort, great rally from North Carolina. And we will now catch you in the next one. Tomorrow we will have our last game for the 2024 DYB World Series. It'll be between Mississippi and Texas, a rematch of an earlier matchup that we had today. And so we hope to catch you for that 9:30 matchup tomorrow. We appreciate you all tuning in. Please make sure to like, comment, and share. Give these kids all the support that they deserve. We'll catch you on the next one. We appreciate you all for tuning in. Good night, everybody.